gridlock? Sick of dodging reckless drivers? Fed up with paying a fortune to shady mechanics that never actually fix your car? Consolidated Atomics has the answer. Introducing Hermes, the revolutionary vehicle AI that's an expert driver, navigator, and auto mechanic all in one. Hermes remembers your daily commute, gathering up-to-the-minute traffic reports to plot the quickest route to...
Senti Davide?
No.
Che peccato.
Look at all this machinery. If we can get it all running, this will be a good spot for your armory.
Caramba.
Dov'è la macchina?
What a stink. Somebody's been using this medbay for a morgue. Gonna take an ocean of bleach to get it ready for customers. Pretty grand in here. Maybe you can make it your trophy hall or museum or something, or a handball court.
Incident
non
at
si
the
preoccupa.
west gate. Some civilians dug under the fence and
Sì,
tried to
sì.
make a run for the commissary. Sergeant Peters told us to open fire. Standing orders. There's to be shot on sight. They didn't look like much to me from 80 meters. And when we got close enough to inspect the bodies, I saw why.
No, ma che ti sta dicendo niente?
They,
Ma ti sta
they
dando
looked
la
like
castigo?
scarecrows. Just
Che fosse del
skin
sonno?
and bone. The
Non
oldest
ti
was
preoccupare per questo. Non ti
maybe
sta dicendo
15.
niente.
Every time I close my eyes, I see that kid's face. God forgive me. I can't do this anymore.
In questa stanza puzza, puzza di fumo!
Oh, Madonna di santo,
Puzza di
Madonna
fumo!
di cielo.
Oh, yay! Thank you so much, man. I owe you big, real big time. Thanks for, your
Fammi staccare,
Buonanotte.
Mo.
big time.
Well, this must have been the mess hall. Better get this up and running pronto. Keeping your people well fed is probably the easiest way to keep them loyal.
Our feeding systems restore circular route for more efficient questing of more route benefits.
Welcome to your communications hub, Rangers. The Patriarch was good enough to let me use my own gear, and from here on out, I will be your voice in the wind. You can contact Ranger HQ at any time through your radio, and I'll reach out as needed. When there's arrests to be made under your authority, just radio them into me. Pleasure to serve. The finest setup you'll find this side of the Rockies. This equipment took years to get together. A lot of it custom work. String and pieces of gum, you know? This is the only setup in Colorado able to communicate on all sorts of frequency bands, up to the HF band. The basic controls are straightforward. You should try the device yourselves whenever you're here. I've picked up all kinds of signals. It's possible you could even reach Arizona. I've worked the radio for some time now, and I hear all kinds of stories from other parts of the world. Horrors you wouldn't believe. Is Colorado perfect? No, but it's a damn sight better than any alternative I've seen. Speaking frankly, great. Protect and serve, right? Things had grown stale with the Marshals. I felt like I'd reached the end of what I could do for the people there. Proud to be a Ranger now. I'm your radio communications expert. I'll be manning the radio whenever you call in, or whenever we need to reach you, which is the easy part of this job. The hard part is keeping this equipment in tip-top shape and ready to go. Oh, I'm not. It just turns out artificial intelligence isn't that much different from fiddling with radios. Easy enough to install, it turned out, but I wouldn't know the first thing about it otherwise. Anytime.
Rangers, good to see you. Well, I've got friends in the Marshals, the Patriarch's Palace Guard, and some local militias. They've always got more folks wanting to sign up than they have positions for. So I asked my pals to send... Now, some of these folks may be, less than top grade for sure. But most will be solid recruits, ready and willing to learn. You'll have to pick and choose. Sure thing. Let's have a look. There you go. Anything else? Happy to tell you what you need to know. Well, came here with my folks when I was a kid, and was a young man when Saul was trying to unite the families and make Colorado a state. I got behind him right away. I've served at his side ever since. fighting against the monster army, consolidating power here.
What Mr. Greatsky means is that he played a key role in many of the Patriarch's greatest victories. And he had no small part in making Colorado what it is today.
You're too kind, Darius. Well, the fighting's never really ended. Trying to hold it all together is a constant struggle. This business with his I do indeed. Some folks can't get past his brusque ways, but that's just the impatience of a man who knows what's right, dealing with fools who don't. He cares. Of course, you'll hear a lot of folk condemning him for hurting this group or that group with his decisions. But the way I see it, they should be glad it wasn't them who had to make the choice. Stories? They are stories indeed these days. Here's one. So, one day we were hunting monster army raiders and came upon a tin-walled shack. The people inside were shooting at us and not answering our calls to parley. But Saul, he holds up a finger, then creeps around behind the compound. Well, pretty soon we hear him smashing through those tin walls with his hammer, and then comes too high-pitched. A few moments later, he comes striding out, carrying a child under each arm. They've been shooting at us because they thought we were coming to eat their dying parents. Now, I will never know how Saul knew it was kids in there rather than raiders, but somehow he did. And we brought them and their folks back to the city and helped them out until they got well again. And he's always been like that. An uncanny ability to always do the right thing. Happy to. What's on your mind? Anytime, Rangers. Always happy to tell war stories. I'll be here.
I need to rest a spell. Catch my breath. That all right with you? I'm still healing up. Go out and find your footing while I get back on my feet. Oh man, more every day. This place is nice and all. Kinda majestic with all the mountains and wild weather, but it's hard. We gotta finish up our business with the Patriarch and get the supplies he promised us back home. People are counting on us. Sorry, I just want to get this done and get back to him. Later.
Adios, motherfuckers. Oh.
Let's consolidate our efforts.
Hey, what the hell? Leave those pups alone. Seriously, Rangers. You open fire on a friendly doggo, and I'm done with you. Need some antidote.
The outcome was never in doubt.
I warned you, you dicks! I won't be party to hurting dogs ever again. I'm out! I'm done with you! What a stink. Somebody's been using this medbay for a morgue. Gonna take an ocean bleach to get it ready for customers.
Welcome to your communicate. From here on out, I will be your voice in the wind. The basic controls are straightforward. You should try the device. I've worked the radio for some time now, and I hear all kinds of stories from other... Speaking frankly, great. Protect and serve, right? Things that grow... I'm your radio communications expert. I'll be manning the radio whenever you call in, or whenever we need... Oh, I'm not. It just turns out artificial intelligence isn't that much different from anytime.
Pretty grand in here. Maybe you can make it your trophy hall or museum or something, or a handball court.
Rangers, good to see you. Well, now some of these folks may be, less than top grade. Sure thing. Let's have a look. There you go. Anything else? Happy to tell you what you need to know. Well, I've served...
What, Mr. Gray?
You're too kind. Well, the fighting's never really ended. Of course, you'll hear a lot of folk condemning him for hurting the stories. But Saul, a few moments now, I will never know how Saul... An uncanny ability to always do the right thing. Give me a while and I'll see if I can remember any more. Happy to. What's on your mind? Anytime, Rangers. Always happy to tell war stories. I'll be here.
I need to rest a spell. Catch my breath. I'm still healing up. Go out and find your footing while I get back on my feet. Oh, man. We gotta... Sorry. I just want to get this done and get back to... Later!
Systems active. Greetings, Rangers. Systems active. Greetings, Rangers. Systems active. Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
This is Orestes Dorsey, calling the Rangers. killed my brother Jarrett, remember? Then y'all ran off like cowards before I could find you. Well, now you're gonna come find me. Lest you want all of Colorado to hear me kill a bunch of innocent folk 'cause you was too chicken. Got a whole family trapped in their homestead. About 3 generations worth. And if you don't want them to be the next to die in the deluge of blood, you better come up north and take their place. Real funny, Rangers. Real fucking funny. I caught one before they all got in the door. Well, how do you like their jokes? The rest of them go when I get bored, Rangers. So you better hurry, 'cause I was born restless.
Come in, November 1. Receiving an urgent distress call in your area. Patching it through.
This is Arapahoe 44. We're pinned down on 25 south of Colorado Springs. 2 escorts killed, and these motherfuckers are circling back. Oh, fuck! Here they come! Oh, fuck!
44! Are you there, 44? The Rangers will get somebody to your location. Lost contact. You heard them, November. And listen, this isn't just any convoy. A44 is hauling new power armor for the Marshals. Unknown, but the Patriarch will expect us to make recovering that power armor our highest priority. Get there fast and you should be able to save that cargo. Over and out.
Up, old lady. We just want to talk.
We can talk through the door just fine.
We also want to steal all your shit and maybe cut you a little.
Know what? I think I'll keep the door closed.
shit! The Rangers! They got the jump. Let's get. Go on, Rangers. Tell us how sorry you are. Act? This ain't no act. Listen up, you cattle. My name is Erastus Dorsey of the Dorsey clan, and we was... But now, you gone and killed my brother, so I'm adding my own wrath to the wrath of God. This ain't just... I'm gonna peel off an inch of your skin for every tear I shed over the death of that poor, sweet angel boy. And Rangers, I shed 1,000. You taunting me again with Jarrett's death? God says it's time for the skinning knife. Don't listen to them! We are not...
Oh, that may be true, Erastus, but so did Jarrett and his boys, right?
Yeah, a lot of us could die.
Who cares? Jarrett's...
Sorry, Erastus. Put your gun up. We want to get home alive.
Cowards! Traitors! Apostates! This is mutiny! You don't deserve to be washed in the deluge! I'll rewire your heads, motherfuckers! I'll string barbed wire through your eye holes!
Come on, Erastus, stand down!
You ain't seen the last of me, you butchers!
Thanks for the help, strangers. In all our years, we ain't never seen raiders put up their guns and walk away. How'd you do that?
We're the Hoons, by the way. My name's Avy. And this here's my husband. You strangers saved our whole family from those bushwhackers. Except for poor Dee. Who are you folks anyway?
Desert Rangers? Well, that's a new one on me. But we're always the last to get news, living way up here.
Tell you what, we ain't got much money, but we got more bullets stashed than we'll ever need. Back when we were young, we were always saving for the next shipment.
That ain't near enough for saving our lives, but maybe it'll help keep you safe. Questions? Okay, let's hear them. Never even heard of them. We get some strange folk up here, and other things that ain't folk at all.
It's an old name. One of the families that survived the deluge of fire, maybe.
That belonged to our son, Alistair. He was a good kid. Got it into his head that he wanted to fight for law and order, so he joined the Patriarch's...
Didn't take him long to get promoted to full marshal. Sheriff Daisy pinned his star herself. Then a few weeks later, he was shot down on the street trying to break up a fight.
Alistair whom? I remember him. Nice fella. Helped train me.
Alistair built that gun with his own 2 hands. It's all we have left of him, so we like to keep it close. Been a few years now. Still proud of him, even though he's gone. Mostly by hunting game and growing crops in the greenhouse. Before the deluge of fire, folks say there were all kinds of good things to eat. Now, all we got is...
They have broccoli down in the city, and parsnips too. What we wouldn't give for a decent parsnip.
A good man. He's kept Colorado alive for 50 years. Some folks might have gripes against him, but we don't pay him no mind.
We're old enough to remember the bad times before the Patriarch. Raiders, thieves, and wild men everywhere. That all stopped when the Patriarch took charge. Well, until those don't... If you're ever up this way again, stop in. You're always welcome round here.
You pussies let them Dorseys go? After they murdered Dee Dee?
Elmore Hoon, these people saved our lives. Don't you ever talk to them like that.
All right, fine.
My poor little
Sorry.
girl. Don't know how I'm gonna tell her daddy that she's gone.
I miss my brother Alistair. When's he coming home?
I asked my mother if she'd let me have Dee Dee's corpse. She said no.
got caught. Oh, and we were very respectful of the caravan guards. You punks were too lazy to come rescue. We built a shrine in their honor.
like fish in a barrel. fish in a barrel. Walked right into it. Like fish in a barrel.
last episode, Hogo Fogo, master criminal of the Wild West, had cornered the love...
All right, light 'em up. Wow. And I thought Colorado trash was sad. You made a bad deal, Rangers. My father's using you for cannon fodder. Go back to Arizona before you take a bullet for him. The graves are cold up here. And on your way home, tell him to hire a better class of spy. Ha! Spoken like a true lapdog. Because he's taking too long to die of natural causes. Colorado will die before he does if someone with some vision doesn't take control ASAP. And that's not either of my brothers. Are you blind? He's letting a crazy cowboy cult control our oil production. Our main trading hub is run by a bunch of idiots in monster masks. All that should have been state-run ages ago. Why am I arguing policy with a bunch of gun jockeys? The point is, my father has Colorado in the palm of his hand, and he's afraid to close his fist. I am not. Ha! I can see you haven't met him. Vic's a depraved child, and Val's a brain without a spine. I wouldn't trust either one to run a mess tent, let alone a country. To think of all the years my father wasted grooming them for glory when I was right there. God. Shoot him before he talks. Your sanity'll thank you, and you'll be doing Colorado a favor. Not that it'll be easy getting to him. He's got his followers hooked on some kind of hypno-happy gas. They'll do anything for him, including die. The sooner he dies, the better for Colorado. He's the perfect puppet for some usurper like the Gippers to put on my father's throne and claim he's the legitimate heir. Of course, killing him would piss Daddy off. And you ass-kissers wouldn't want that. Might be the only way to get him out of Denver, though. Those Gippers got their hooks in him deep. Ha! Thank you for your permission. Squad, roll out!
Zero, 7, 9, 4, 7, 9, 4.